Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be playing some Forza MotorSport. The game has finally been officially released, so it's no longer in early access. So everyone who owns the game or has Game Pass should be able to play it now, even if you've got the standard version. From what I can see in terms of feedback, not everyone's happy with the game. Some people are definitely not happy with how it performs on the systems, and I'd have to be in that camp as well. I think it's way too CPU bound, and hopefully we may get some patches very soon to try to make that a little bit more accessible and just a better experience for more people. But I'm playing at 3840 by 2160 native, not using any upscaling, no DLSS being used. In terms of the advanced settings, everything is maxed out, 100% res scale, so I'm playing at native 4K, 16 times anisotropic filtering, and all the ray tracing is maxed out. And as you can see, all other settings are as high as they can go as well. So that's it for the in-game settings. I'm just playing career at the moment. I won't be doing any multiplayer because I heard the lobbies are a bit chaotic at the moment, so I'm just going to stick to single player. I can see Hijinks in the chat saying good day. How's life? Good. Life is good, work is good. Can't complain too much, to be honest. Hope everything's okay with you as well. So yeah, I'm going to get straight back into my career. Still in the very early stages. The game does, however, reward you for being a previous Forza MotorSport game owner. So if you had like Forza MotorSport 7 or before, and it's linked to your Xbox account, you do get like some rewards for being loyal. So that's nice to see. Anyway, I need to pick another discipline. I think I'll go with, let's see, there's the Power Tour. It's all about muscle cars, so I might try that out. This is locked, so I can't even do this at the moment. Built for Sport. Next event is Silverstone International. Let's try this out. I should have some cars already that should be available for this.
Every year, manufacturers set out to build a car of the
I'll put my on-screen display up so you guys can see the performance.
Who they are. Cars that are nimble, well-engineered, with a futuristic design aesthetic. Not exclusive automotive fantasies. Desirable, attainable. Each offering a welcome invitation for a motivated, hard-driving enthusiast to get in, buckle up, and then define who they are at the absolute limit on the racetrack.
I'm not too sure if the stream's too good, so just let me know if the stream is not buffering or anything like that, and I'll see what I can do. But this is what I get to choose from. Well, I can actually buy these. Alpine A110. No, that's something a little bit more exciting than that. So the Nissan Z. Let's see what the fastest car here is. The Porsche 718 Cayman GTS, and it's 115 credits. I'll go with that. What color should I go with? I've been driving a lot of red cars. Maybe I should go for black. Yeah, I think I'll go for black. Let's do it. Hijinks says getting 1440p 60 fluid from Australia. Audio and visual are good, thumbs up. Thanks for the feedback, appreciate it. Okay, so first race is Silverstone. Well, now what this game likes to do is it likes to throw you into a practice session immediately, so you can kind of get used to the track. And I've also got 300 car points to spend on the car in terms of upgrading it. The limit for this class is 700, but my car is currently rated at 608. So there's a bit of wiggle room there for me to upgrade. And I always try to get the handling under control rather than top speed. So let's see if there's anything I can do for the handling. The upgrade the brakes to race spec is 600 car points. I only have 300. We can't do anything with the handling at the moment. And a lot of parts are locked behind the level wall as well, so there's very little you can do at the start. Can make a slight upgrade to my exhaust, but honestly, I think I'm going to keep these points and just play at stock for now. Low to high says I still think there's frame pacing issues. Yep, the game does have some issues for sure. The better the CPU you have, the better performance you'll get though. This game is extremely CPU bound. So the 3900K I'm using isn't doing too bad.
Late in the race, the outside of turns could be covered in rubber marbles from everyone's tires. So take that into account before attempting to pass slower traffic.
Okay, I'll take that under advisement. Let's get into it. I somewhat know the Silverstone track, so it shouldn't be too rusty. But this is the first time I've driven the Porsche Cayman though. Sounds awesome. And for those who are wondering, no, I'm not using a wheel at the moment. I will eventually take out my wheel and set it up. Okay, approach that corner way too fast. That's okay. I'll keep that in mind. Got to brake a lot earlier than I expected. So they give you like a few challenges in terms of practice, like to complete 3 laps and hopefully complete one under 1 minute 19. So that's the aim. Not quite too short to make of this car yet. But I need to get... It feels pretty heavy. A lot of work to do to this car to make it feel a lot better. But first we're going to level up the car. Not everyone's a fan of this new kind of progression system. I'm kind of in the middle. I think it works okay. And you've got a bit more incentive to stay with one car. Man, this car really does understeer pretty bad. The brakes are not bad though. It just feels really heavy. Hopefully I can take this flat out. Yeah, the grip is a real problem. Hello Ty says I always skip practice. Oh, you can actually earn... It's just another way of leveling up the car because you're completing challenges at the end of the day. So the more time you spend with the car, the higher the level you can achieve. Especially when the car is such a low level. You want to spend as much time as possible with it. So at least I can make my performance upgrades a little bit more meaningful, because I would assume to have a higher level than if I did skip practice. Yeah, this is max settings, 4K. No DLSS, it's just native. This is probably the worst game for me to play to read your comments, guys, but I'll try my best. I've got to keep focused on the road. Not bad. Bit off the power here, doesn't have the best grip. I'm starting to get used to the car. No, I'm not using DLSS, John. I could, but honestly, from what I've seen, DLSS doesn't make a huge difference. For some reason, it does work, but it's not that effective. To the point where people think it's broken. I lost concentration there just for a moment. What happens when I try to read comments? I do have to produce at least one fast lap to beat that target. So the next lap I'm really going to go for it. Okay, car's now up to level 2. Third gear should be enough to do this corner. Just about. The lack of grip is just ridiculous. Yeah, I should have used the brakes a little bit earlier. Just about kept it out the gravel. Okay, I'm gonna really try and go for it now. I took this bit a little bit faster than last time, but this sector should be in the green, hopefully. Yeah. Try and beat this time. Got to be a little bit more confident coming out of those corners. For the first sector, I'm a bit faster, so definitely making some time. I think I'm faster through this sector as well. Nice angle, try and get a nice exit. So you're in for a long straight, so the more power you can take, speed around this corner, the better you are around this straight. Okay. All my sectors so far have been better than before. Well, so far so good. Just about had enough grip to hang on there. Try not to smash into this Mercedes. They're doing a lot better job. Might as well use this slipstream to my advantage. Okay, doing well so far. I've actually beat the time, I didn't even realise. So I can get into the race now. All the goals have been achieved. I can see Bartex12 says, so I don't know why I'm getting lower FPS. Do you think it's because I have a Ryzen 7 5800X3D? I mean, the 5800X3D is not a bad CPU, but as we know with the V-Cache from the AMD CPUs, not every game favors the V-Cache. Some games prefer the just the faster cores or higher clock speeds over the V-Cache to get the performance bump. So I think this game is one of them. We know the 5800X3D is generally quite a fast CPU. So yeah, it's really opting for high clock speed, single IPC. That is what's king, that is what this game likes. And unfortunately, maybe the 5800X3D is not quite quick enough with your GPU. What GPU do you have? Ultra says, how's multiplayer? Does Forza still have impulse trigger feedback? I haven't tried the multiplayer yet. I heard I just don't think it's a good idea to try the lobbies on the first day. It's just going to be chaos, so I'll wait a little bit, just get my feet under the ground with the game, and then I'll jump into the lobbies. I'm going to try and start mid-pack 12th and see if I can win the race from there. So the higher the disability you give yourself, the more the reward. So if I was to start from last place, I would earn 5,200 credits. However, if I started from 12th, I'll only earn 3,750 credits. Everything else is percentage based on your difficulty, based on the aids you're using. So you can earn a lot depending on how difficult you want to make the game. Hijink says, actually, you guys are speaking amongst yourselves, so I'll leave you to it. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Hopefully I can bring home the victory. Hanif Hakimi says, does this game feature frame generation? No, it doesn't. It does, however, feature DLSS, and if you use the Ultra preset, you can actually use DLAA as well, instead of the native anti-aliasing. That's about it, though. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to focus now, so I won't be answering any more comments. The AI is particularly aggressive on the first lap. So if I can get through the first lap clean, I should be okay. I am generally a clean driver. I really don't like making contact with people. Someone's already gone off the track. Let's try and get into some track position. See what this Porsche can do. Third gear should do it. Got this Supra coming up my inside. Way too slow. A little bit too aggressive on the brakes there. Trying to not make contact, but the AI again on this game is ridiculously aggressive. Okay, not a bad first lap. Lost concentration there for a moment. Didn't get any penalties though, so that's good. If we can make up a few more places. This car feels so heavy for Porsche. I'm pretty surprised it's not a little bit more nimble than this. Man, so hard to get past the AI clean. They always want to bump you for some reason. If I can take this car down the inside. Making up some good ground. Feeling confident we can get the win on this one. Try and get a good exit, and I'll have a lot more power and speed down the straight. Oh, come on, get out my way. Sometimes the AI brakes in really, really weird places. As you can see, done some slight paintwork damage to my front of my car, but nothing too serious. Yeah, it took this corner a lot more reasonable this time. Now we're hunting down the podium places. Doing pretty good so far. So I'm playing with my XTOP 360 pad. For me, it's like the safe PC control pad. It works practically with every single game, whereas my PS5 pad doesn't work with every game, particularly Microsoft games. I don't know if that's Microsoft just doing their bit to make sure you buy their products, but for all my Steam games, the PS5 pad works perfectly fine. Wow, ended the corner a little bit too hot, but just about kept it outside the gravel. Running out of time, really got to get a move on now. Sounds like the car behind me is actually making up some ground, so really need to start putting the hammer down.
3 laps.
3 laps to go, and that should be more than enough for me to get the victory. Right, let's get past this Supra. Man, this car's so heavy. How'd you know that's a Nissan 350Z? My mistake. Okay, I think I'll get this guy on this straight, as long as I can stay in his slipstream. That's a nice clean overtake. 2 more to go. I want to end the corners too hot because either my tyres are degrading or I'm starting to lose grip. Easy. See what I mean about the aggressive AI? Okay, got another level up, so driving pretty well. One thing I don't like about the lighting, sometimes it's overly intense and you can barely see what's in front of you, and you get a little bit of a washed out image, where rather a vibrant one. I'm not too sure if I'm a fan of that, to be honest. Okay. Lost a bit of time there. Losing way too much time. I've got 2 laps remaining. Maybe I can get to at least 2nd place. I don't think I'll get the window. I took too many corners incorrectly. Barely keep this thing on the road. It's just losing so much grip. I'm literally stamping down on the brake and it's just not enough. Okay, I'm gonna go for it now. 2nd is the most I can hope for, I think.
1 more lap.
It's the last lap, I've got to do it now. I'm gonna go for it. Tire degradation is really starting to take its turn. I don't know if I'm going to do it, guys. I'll definitely get on the podium, but luckily it's a championship, so you don't necessarily have to win every single race in the series. Just got to accumulate enough points to be first in the championship standings. So a podium's a good start. Bit of a disappointing result. I wanted a little bit higher than this because I'm familiar with the track, but as you can see, I'm having some issues keeping the car on the track. Now that the tyres are gone, I'm barely hanging on to the podium here. So yeah, you really have to manage the tyres. Okay, can read some comments now.
Great race.
Hanif Hakimi says, what Fortnite brand are you using? I got all of my specifications are in the description box if you're interested. Julian S says, how you compare Windows 11 and Windows 10? It's not something I think about. I just use the newest available OS just to take advantage of all the new features. It's not about looking backwards, it's about looking forwards. That's the way I think, so it's not something I think about. Low to High says it's like when the camera pans, there's a sort of stutter. Yeah, that could be true. I think I saw Digital Foundry say something about camera stutter if you don't use VSync, but to be honest, it felt the same for me both times. VSync or no VSync, the game still feels the same to me. Hijink says, help bang for buck PC Gamer on YouTube by smashing that like button. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on the way in, guys. Or if you like what you're seeing, this helps with the visibility of the stream, brings more eyes to what I'm doing, so that would help. Okay, so 3rd in my first race with this Porsche is not too bad, and I've unlocked some new parts so I can upgrade it as well. Let's see what we got. Anti-sway bars, but we got some more car points to spend. That's the main thing. As soon as I'm able to upgrade the tires, I will. This car is so hard to keep on the track. So I have 800 car points available, so I'm going to try and spend that on something that can help. I really want to do the handling rather than the power first. Like the brakes, I'm going to upgrade. So they're now using the sports package. Now I may be able to do a cheap exhaust upgrade. I'd rather save the points though. Air filter, I can spare 200 for the race performance air filter, so we'll go with that. And that's about as much as I can afford at the moment. So I'm going to confirm the upgrades and move to the 2nd round. Deceptive Illusion says, is PC gaming better than console? It depends. Sometimes consoles have better community with the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Live for online games. Like for example, FIFA, I find it's better to play on console if you're into like Ultimate Team and stuff like that, because there's so much more people trading cards and auctioning things, whereas the PC kind of fan base is a little bit smaller, so you, well, considerably smaller should I say, so you get less opportunities to get like really good auctions. So it depends. Well, one thing I will say, the PC does have true exclusives, so there's pros and cons to everything. It all depends on what games you're into. If you're talking about a kind of visual and performance standpoint, then yeah, PC gaming all day, providing you're willing to spend enough money to get there. So everything comes at a cost, so you have to weigh it up. I think though the consoles are doing a great job of just having things accessible for like a nice price, and to be honest, most of the console games don't look too far behind the PC games. I'm not saying they're holding it back, but you know, they certainly haven't been too ambitious on the PC side. So
your final turn here at Grand Oak, Gambler will test you, because if you're precise, you won't need to use any brake before you turn into it.
Is that right? Okay. Okay, I don't even know what track I'm doing, but let's see what it is. Some games are easy on the GPU, some games are not. Unreal Engine 5 games, or just Unreal Engine in general, are pretty harsh on the GPU. Alright, so this is a really high speed corner. This is going to look like a bit of a night race. So 3 laps of practice. I think this is this Japanese track, I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty good at those driving tracks for the first time anyway. Just from the eye. Probably wasn't the best line to take, but I'll find a better one the next time. Probably down to gear 3, that's all you need. Level 5. We're making some headway with this car now. Maybe I should have broke a little bit earlier there. Still kept it under control. Oh, almost lost it there. If you get that angling right, you can take this without braking. Kind of messed up there a little bit. Okay, I already completed the target lap, so I guess I don't need too much practice. Okay, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. All I've got to do is complete 3 laps. And I can get out of here. Let's try another view just to make things a little bit more interesting. This is the view I would use if I was using my wheel, but with the gamepad I prefer to use chase cam. But it's nice how the car sounds considerably different while you're in this view. Okay, I can practice my lines now. That was far too slow. Sun's coming out now. A little bit overshot that one. As you can see, I don't drive as good in this view. I drive a little bit better in the chase cam. is a super slow corner. Okay, one more lap. Let's try and make it a good one. I've been sliding off the track too much. Okay, let's try and get a nice slipstream here. That was a decent exit. Try not to crash into him. Okay, see if I can do a nice slipstream. Make the pass. Oh yeah. Okay, all done. Crazy Dude 198 says, why not rewind? I don't believe in rewind. I think if you don't do it, then you don't do it. You don't deserve to be able to just press a button and then go back. I just think it's cheating. I've never liked that feature. Never really found it to be something that is not cheating. It just feels like cheating in my opinion. Julian says, so do you have to enable in BIOS TPM and secure boot? Yeah, you do, especially for FIFA. You have to have secure boot on or you can't play that game. Okay, looks like we're having ourselves a night race. I'll pay extra attention to braking points now. Okay, see if I can get the victory this time. Oh, a frame spike there, that didn't feel too good. Wow, sometimes the AI can be so reckless. First lap's always the most dangerous. Come on, I'm doing my best to stay out of trouble here. Let's see if I can get a little slipstream. Start making up some places. I'll be inside. Come on. How slow do you need to drive? Okay. Oh. Should have stayed in that third gear. Almost lost control due to engine braking. We're doing well so far. Try and take a nice clean corner, can make up some good speed. Not too bad. Making up some time. those guys down. Might not look like it, but I'm gaining on them. Decent exit. Luckily for me, there isn't too much of a gap between all of the drivers, so as long as I catch up to this pack, I should be able to start picking them off one by one. Barely grabbed onto the track there. Not the worst exit in the world. Just gonna slipstream him. Okay, that's the Supra dealt with. Not too sure what car is ahead of me right now. I need to get a little bit closer. Looks like another Porsche, maybe. Gotta get a bit closer. Okay, see if we can make some ground. Yeah, that is a Porsche. Thought as much. I'll start feeling the grip going away from my tyres now. I think that's too sure if it's a Skyline ahead of me. How many laps have I got left?
3 remaining.
3 laps. Should be enough. Right, making up some good ground. Really slow, tight corner. Okay, see if I can get into the slipstream now. Nice clean overtake. No issues there. 3 more to go. Things are looking good. I think I'll get the win on this one. As long as I can keep things clean. Okay, nice clean exit early on the power. Okay, this should be easy overtake. Nice. Down to on the throttle now. Oh, come on. I'm not losing this place. Let's be able to take him on the inside. Get a better exit. Okay, got that place back. Hey, I was a little bit more aggressive around that last turn. Haven't lost too much on the leaders. A little bit too deep into that corner. And I lost a lot of time there. a little bit over eager. All it takes is one mistake to ruin your race. Can still do this. Everyone's still pretty close together. Okay, the chase is on now.
You got this.
Final lap. I don't think I'll get first now, but I need to at least get on the podium. That one corner messed up my whole race. Light races are slightly more difficult due to not being able to see your braking points that well. I'm running out of time. Try and pass these guys. I got a better exit. On now. Almost there. I got a good exit now. Right, this corner's everything now if I don't do this correctly. Not fast enough. I was able to get third though. At least I got a podium. It's not too bad. Julian says, do you enable?
Good
Okay.
work today.
Already seen that comment.
We finished P3.
2 third place finishes. And I am second in the driver's standing by 1 point. So, doing okay. The night races are a little bit more difficult for me. Okay, how many levels did I get up in that race? Okay. See how many car points we got so I can upgrade this car. Maple Valley. A decent track. Got 600 car points to spend. Wonder what I can buy. See if I can buy some fuel system improvements. Improves acceleration. I've got 400 points left. See if there's anything I can do on the flywheel. Yep, I can. Already upgraded the brakes. Can't change the tire compound yet. However, can improve the clutch just a little, so that'll do. Yeah, the thumbs up to viewer ratio is quite good, so I'm happy with that. Thanks everyone that's hit the thumbs up button. Okay, Maple Valley. I don't know how many races are in this series, and maybe it's 5. But I'm only one behind the leader anyway, so I'm doing okay.
After you pass under the bridge, you'll be uphill into the right-hand elevator bin, which halfway through becomes a steep descent. So be sure you're pointed properly before you get back hard on the gas.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. Why am I doing so many night races? Come on now. My favorite car that I've tried so far is the GT3 race class of the. Oh, sorry, I messed up my car there. The GT3 race class of the Audi R8. I love that car. Just awesome handling. Maple Valley in the night. This is a completely different ballgame. Not too sure why I'm doing 2 back-to-back night races. Not really something I wanted. But it's a challenge. So let's see if we can do the target lap time. This has to be one of the best kind of fictional tracks there is. Oh man, that was a bad corner. That was the corner she was warning me about. I gotta remember that for next time. In the dark, this track is so much harder. I definitely need to practice on this race. This track I definitely need to practice. I'm just going to wait for a good time to come back on the track. Okay, I need to really focus. That's an awkward corner. Let's try again. Try and stay on the track this time. That was my bad. A little bit too aggressive there. I think you can do this corner without braking. Just about. I definitely need to practice on this lap. Right, this is the corner I messed up last time. Try not to go in too heavy. I can barely see in front of you because it's so dark. Come on. Completely messed up the car. As soon as I do the 3 laps, I'm done. So I'm jump straight into the race, hopefully it's some daytime. One more lap. I'll be happy with just one clean lap, to be honest. Okay, I've done that sector the fastest I've done it before. Come on. This is a difficult track. I don't even see me getting on the podium on this one. Super slow corner. think this is the place I always mess up. I'm going to try and take this super slow. Okay, that's all 3 laps done. Yeah, I'm not a fan of rewind. I think that's cheating, in my opinion. You shouldn't be able to just rewind when you make a mistake. I think if you make a mistake, you have to pay for it. That's the way I feel about it. That's why I never use it. Okay, time for the race. Looks like we're going to be racing in fog, even worse conditions. It's ridiculous. I don't think I'll win from 12th, so I'm going to start from 10th, see how I do. Maple Valley in the fog. Come on. Why would you do this to me? This is not going to be fun. Certainly a good start. Come on. AI is just ridiculously aggressive.
Total time penalty is about a second.
How are you going to give me a penalty? I'm not the one that crashed. Whoa, we can barely see. That is a lot of fog. Barely avoided that crash. Stayed on the track just barely. Not the worst start in the world, it's a decent first lap. Whoa, almost lost it there. Man, what is the point of all this fog? Barely kept it on the track. Barely see. Visibility is really an issue. But I guess that's the point of fog. Not sure I like it though. Makes things a little bit more intense. Okay, see if I can catch up with the pack. I'm keeping up with them at least. Make another overtake. Doing well, doing better than I thought I would be. See if I can keep it up. almost lost it there. Just about kept it on the road. I'll get back on the track. Luckily I didn't get any penalties there. Chasing down first and third, first and second. Let's see if I can take him. Yeah, should be able to take him now. Straight line speed was better. Okay, see if we can chase down number one. Don't think we'll have enough time. I'll try my best. Hopefully I'm making up some ground. Here comes the most difficult part of the track. This part, just very, very tight and bendy. Easy to go off track. Yeah, I don't think I'll catch up with first place, but want to fight for second. Just about kept it on the track there.
Last lap.
Okay. Let's try and bring it home. As you can see, the progressive conditions change. It's now turned into quite a clear track, whereas earlier on it was really, really dark and mist. There was a lot of fog. So I can see a lot more of the track now. So I'm a little bit more confident. A little bit easier to drive like this. You see a lot more of the track. Back end almost stepped out there. You can see how the cars got progressively more dirty as well. That's a nice touch. Bit of a frame spike there. That was very, very noticeable. But for the most part, no, just about get control of the car there, almost lost the back end. Forgot the tyres do start to wear a little bit. You start sliding a lot more. Okay, let's bring it home. And that was a hard-fought second place. Gravity Master says, Bathwater, do you think this game made a huge step back on graphics from 2022 reveal? Yeah, there's certainly a downgrade, for sure. It's very, very noticeable. It's a bit disappointing. It's something where we've come to kind of get used to, unfortunately, in this PC gaming. E3, things like that, they always show the game really, really good looking, and then when you get to play, it's a complete downgrade. Anthem was one of the most disappointing ones for me. The game in E3 looked amazing, and then by the time you got to play it, they downgraded so much. Okay, I got second. pretty pleased with that because that was very treacherous conditions. It was dark, it was foggy, there was barely any visibility. Okay, I've unlocked some good parts now. So now we're going to be doing Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. Very familiar with this track due to Formula 1, so should be okay at this one. Okay, we have 850 car points to spend. What can I spend it on? Let's spend it a little bit on performance and handling. See if we can pay for some better suspension. I think I'll go with the race package. Got 350 points left. Tire compound. Street tires are pretty expensive. I'm going to save the points for next time so I can buy some better tires. Okay, next race. And it's raining. They don't give me a break. Why can't I have a nice, dry, sunny track? Why does everything have to be a challenge?
Catalunya is notorious for high G-force directional changes due to downhill and off-camber turns, which require minimal braking and consistent speed.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Straight into a right-hander. The track is quite greasy, so I need to bear that in mind as well. See how much grip I got out here. Pretty slow corner, especially with the conditions as well. You need to be extra slow. Okay, not too bad. A little bit more grip out here than I thought. Should probably use the 100-meter board to slow down for that one. Barely got round that corner. I think I can take this Mercedes. I slowed down a little bit too early. Okay, clean overtake, nice and clean. Speed as I can down the straight. Okay, let's see if we can complete the target time. Oh, I did it straight away. That's always nice to see. There's 2 more laps to go. Whoa, I barely slowed the car down there. Probably should have hit the brakes a little bit earlier because you have to account for the greasy conditions. And again, this game has progressive tire, track evolution, so you'll start looking at the track and before you know it, you're aquaplaning and the tires are off the surface, so you need to brake even earlier. I'm going to try the cockpit view after this just to see how it looks on the inside. You can see the windscreen wipers going. Really got to be gentle with the throttle, easy to just power out the corners too heavily, lose that traction in the rear. Barely kept it on the track there. The 100-meter board is a nice braking point for this corner, not too early. Okay, not bad. There used to be a chicane there, but they changed that to make the track a little bit more faster, which I appreciate. I used to hate that chicane at the end. Practice, you can skip it, but what's good about practice is you can take it as another opportunity to level up your car. So when you do actually get to spend money on upgrading, there's a lot less stuff behind the level walls what stop you from upgrading. So the more time you spend with the car, the higher the level. So if you skip practice, you probably cheat yourself out of 4 or 5 levels throughout the competition, and that means you have less access to upgrades. So it all depends on how far do you want to progress. You can make it faster if you want and skip the practice sessions, but generally it's not something you can skip straight away. You can't just tell the game to kind of get rid of all practice sessions. It'll always throw you into a practice. It's up to you if you actually want to do it though. Yeah, I drive much better in a chase cam. See, as you can see, I just got a level up there, and that's all thanks to doing a bit of practice, spending a bit more time with the car. So I get to your questions as soon as I can. I got 4080, but CPU not so good. Yeah, this game is very, very single-threaded. You need very, very fast CPU to get good performance, unfortunately. It shouldn't be that way, but that is the way this game is. Hopefully they can polish it a little bit with some patches. Hopefully the race is better conditions. Okay, that's the bonus done and all 3 practice laps complete. I can jump into the race now. To be honest, the more you actually get better performance by making the game more GPU bound. So running high settings is going to give you better performance than low, because low settings will be more CPU bound, and then you need to have a better and faster CPU to get more performance. So feel free to put as heavy graphic settings as your GPU can handle, and that way it takes the load off your CPU. Okay, oh come on, it's rain, it's fog. This is going to be difficult. Why can't I have a nice clear day with a dry track? I think the game's trying to show us, like, yes, we can do track conditions, that's great, but don't throw them at me all at once. It's no fun. See, Forza/user says, I want Gran Turismo on PC. Yeah, I think we might actually get GT Sport, possibly, on Steam. So, you never know. You might get what you wish. Man, these are really, really bad conditions. I've never driven in such bad conditions before. I'll do my best, but torrential rain, there's fog. This is a nightmare. I'll try not to embarrass myself. These are really bad conditions. You can feel the car aquaplaning and just sliding around. You can barely tap the throttle without it. It's losing so much traction. I think the AI is not very confident in the rain either, so I may actually have a better chance of winning than I thought. Visibility isn't too bad. Just got to be a little bit earlier on the brakes. Just give yourself some time. And you've got to be a lot gentler on the throttle as well. Oh, I barely kept that out of the gravel. See if I can get a good exit to that last straight. That way I can do a few overtakes. Man, I can barely see anything. Try and make this overtake. You've got a lot more grip than out there than you actually think, so I just need to build my confidence. Try to race as clean as I can. I'm not into knocking cars off the track if I can help it. Okay, got another level up. Nice to see. Whoa, almost lost the car there. Little tap, nothing too serious. Didn't get a penalty either, so that's nice. Slowly making up places, almost in the lead. Who would have seen that coming? Imagine if I get my first race win in the worst conditions ever. Up good speed, good places. AI went really, really wide there. Okay, see if I can get a good exit. Just chase him down to the finishing line. Okay, I think I've got a better exit here. Narrowly avoided the bonnet. Okay, I'm in the lead. I didn't see that coming. Only problem with being in the lead, you don't have a car to kind of follow, so you can, all the braking points are on you. but I think I'll be okay. See if I can make a little lead here. And these are some bad conditions. Catalunya is quite a long track, so hopefully we don't have too many laps. And to make matters worse, it's getting darker. As you can see, the true track evolution. That is nice to see though. Everything's just changing around you. Okay, I'm starting to make a slight lead. Okay, doing well so far. Barely keeping this thing on the road. Quite a lot of torque in second gear, so you really have to feather the throttle not to lose traction. I get a good exit around last corner. Okay, get my foot down early. Okay, starting to make a nice little gap. Final lap. Hopefully I don't mess things up and this will be my first race win. Oh no. I overshot the corner. Screwed up my whole race. I'm gonna salvage what I can. That last corner was just really hard to slow down. I'm going to try and get something from this race. I need to at least get a few points. That would probably have been the point where to use the rewind, but again, I don't believe in a rewind feature. I think if you crash, you crash. You just have to suck it up and deal with it. Try and get on the podium if I can. And that sucks. When I was on for the race win, had a little bit of a lead, and just outbraked myself again. The car tires are starting to come away from me, so even on the last lap you're losing grip. Oh come on, the car's almost undrivable now. I don't think I'll get any points on this race. See if we can overtake that last car. If I get enough car points, I'm definitely going to buy better tyres. I'll try and get one overtake, come on. Out the way. Okay, I made one overtake at the end. Finished 8th. It's unfortunate. I was on for the win there.
Great work. P8.
I didn't get much points for that race, unfortunately. So I'm still second in the championship. Could have been first. Okay, let's read some comments. Sergeant says some stream stuttering. NVMe might be overloaded with full GPU usage. I'm actually using AV1. Stefan Mills says, been running this on my rig, AMD 5900X, 64GB RAM with Strix 1490. How's it performing? At least I got some car level ups. Suzuka, one of my favorite tracks. Okay. Do some more upgrades. Stream suffered a lot but cleared out. Okay. Let me just make sure everything's okay. 1 second, I'm just gonna quickly check something. Okay. I'm gonna do one more race now. I think this is the last race in the championship, maybe. Just gonna spend my car points on some new tires. Okay. Street compound. Need a little bit more grip. Okay, what else can I buy? Better ignition. I'll do. Stefan Mill says it's running very well. That's good. It's good to hear. A lot of people have been complaining about how their game's running. But 5900X doing a good job, and that's good to see. Okay, Suzuka. Hopefully this is some clear track conditions. Because they've been screwing me with fog, with nighttime, with rain. So hopefully this is a nice clear track to race on. Yeah, it looks okay.
The relatively old asphalt sections here at Suzuka should provide some solid traction for the intense lateral G-loads you'll feel through its 18 corners.
Okay, nice to hear. Plus I've got new tires now, so I'll have a little bit more grip. How does this game do that? It throws you into a really, really sharp braking zone as soon as you get control of the car. Okay, let's see how I get on. Used to doing this track on a Formula 1 car, so this just feels super slow with a normal road car. Doing well so far. Probably do the time in the first lap. Need to open up the car a little bit more for that corner. Such a tight hairpin. Come on. Did not expect it to be so tight around the last bit of the corner. I don't think I'll be breaking the target time this round. With an F1 car you can do this flat out, but with a road car, definitely not. Really, really tight chicane at the end. Okay, let's see if I can do it this time. There's a lot more to track this time as well. Using too much traction. Okay, not too bad. A little bit slower in that section than before. Try and use a little bit more to track this time. This hairpin's so tight. Much better exit. Lost a lot of traction last time round. I thought the corner was a little bit less tight, but this time I'm prepared. I think I've done it better this time. Definitely done this section better. Okay. I hit the target and I completed both laps. Stefan Mill says you should try it on very good. It's running very well. You should try it online, very good fun. Yeah, I'll try it at some point. I just don't want to jump in too quick. I just want to get my feet under the table with the feeling of the game. But definitely we'll be looking forward to doing some online lobbies. Okay, I'll fancy my chances from 12th. Let's see how I do. Hopefully we still have a nice clear day, which we do, so I'm feeling confident. I really need to win. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, decent start. About the AI is just way too aggressive on the first lap. Not too sure why. Trying to drive as clean as I can. AI took a little bit too much corner there. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with this Supra. A much better exit. Okay, maybe I deserved a bit of a penalty for that, but I'm not going to complain. Taking up good ground. Feeling my chances on getting the win here. Good exit outside the hairpin. This section is so slow. One more ahead. It's probably going to be the easiest track out of the lot. Okay, get a nice exit onto the power early. Yeah, much better exit speed. Easy. I try and make a little lead now. Try not to ruin my race like last time. Why is it every time I get in the lead, that's where I seem to start making mistakes? It's like I get a little bit more nervous. Seems I do better at lead chasing rather than leading. Decent exit. I can get a nice exit outside the hairpin now. Should be able to increase my lead. Wasn't the best exit. I had to jump off the throttle for a little section there. As much as the track as I can. Almost lost the back end there. Just about rescued it. Okay, starting to make a good lead. Good thing there's a nice runoff area here. You don't completely ruin your lap.
Time penalty is about a second.
That's okay. I'm more than a second in the lead, so not too much of an issue. Trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay, probably got 2 more laps to go. Got to focus and bring it home. You can feel the car losing grip. That's why I struggle in the later laps. Definitely took this section a lot faster this time. Try and get a better exit on the hairpin. Almost completely messed that up. Slow and steady wins the race. No need to rush now. Just need to bring it home. I don't think I got any penalties for that. Yeah. Okay, doing well so far. I'm thinking this is going to be the last lap. I hope it's the last lap.
Last lap. Let's go.
Yep, thought as much. Got a decent lead though, so I can drive quite relaxed. Afford to take a few risks. They got another level up. It's getting really bright out here now. Okay, doing good. Nice exit out the hairpin. Yep. I'm making some good time.
Total time penalty is about a second.
That's okay. I've got more than a second in the bank. A little bit harsh though, I definitely didn't gain any advantage. Try and keep this corner clean. That's okay.
Total time penalty is about 1.5 seconds.
Oh, come on. How are you going to give me a 1.5 second penalty for that? I barely did anything. I think they're a little bit too strict with the penalties for the track limits, but I guess it's just meant to act as a deterrent, isn't it? Okay, I got the win. Even with the penalties, I still had enough time to remain in first.
Good run out there. He won.
Okay. I won the championship as well, 116 points to 102. Yep, well earned first place. Oh, there's actually one more race in the series. I didn't know that. Mugello, I'm pretty good at this track as well. Okay, I have 650 car points to spend. What should I spend it on? Maybe buy a better exhaust pipe. 250 points remaining. Already got the best air filter I can buy. What else can I buy? Already got the best flywheel available. Too expensive. Increase the tire width. Does give a bit more handling. For an extra 100 points to the rear. What about the front? Lose a little bit of acceleration, but you gain in braking. That's okay, we'll go with that. Okay. One more race. And we'll seal the championship. I'll go to circuit. Full circuit. One of my favorite tracks.
Slick later in the race after all that rubber gets laid down. So you may need to adjust your turn-in points as the race progresses. All you. Let's go.
Okay. See if we can break the record on the first lap. Car's filling a lot quicker now. Barely kept it out of the gravel. Moves a little bit too much of the track there. Come on. Completely dropped it there. Got a lot better than that. Car still feels a little bit too heavy. Okay, let's try and do it the next time. Down, it gave me an off-track violation. I don't know if this lap's going to count. Track's a lot more difficult than I remember. Well, at least I took that section better than last time. This track requires a lot of concentration. That's why I've gone so quiet. See what time this was. I don't think it's going to be quick enough to beat the target time. Well, we'll see. Oh, it was. Okay, not a bad lap. This is the last lap now. And I've completed all the objectives. If I can do it even quicker this time. Try to remain in track limits this time. Your entry angle is everything on this track. Really is. As long as you got it lined up right, you should be fine. Really tight corner, it kind of takes you off guard. But I know it's coming now, so I do it a lot better. It's definitely my fastest lap so far. Slightly went off track there. Not by much. Man. This car to come and ruin my lap. Okay, job done. Final race now. Crazy, I've only done, I think this championship was only 6 races, sorry, and it's almost taken me 2 hours just to do this, so you're not gonna get through this game really quickly, that's for sure. Okay, so starting from 12th place, I'm gonna try and win the race. I've got a little bit of a lead in the championship, so I don't have to win this race to win the cup. Okay, let's do this. Not a bad start. Try and navigate this overly aggressive AI.
Total time penalty is about half a second.
I think, based on what I've gained, I think that's actually not too bad. I'll take that. Too aggressive there. I need to start catching up. These guys are starting to break away from me. Get a good exit on the straight.
Total time penalty is
come
about
on.
a second.
I don't remember getting any track violations while doing practice. Guess I gotta get in front and get myself a little bit of a lead. They made up a lot of ground on that straight. Just a little bit too hot. Nothing I can't make up there. It's getting dark as well. Guys are pulling away from me. Got to increase my pace if I want to keep up. Just got to jump on the brakes early at the end of the straight. I should be fine. Try to respect track limits a little bit better this time. With no penalties. Okay, see if I can make some time. A lot can happen in 3 laps. Okay, kept myself out of gravel this time.
Total time penalty is about 2 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I don't understand where that 2 seconds came from. I don't think that's just. Just got to respect track limits a little bit more. Barely kept it on the track. I can't keep up with these guys. I'm losing too much time. Barely holding on to the pack here. think I can make up a little bit of time here. And the sun's intense around this corner. Looks like I'll be finishing 5th. I don't think I'll be catching these guys. And hopefully that's enough points to win the championship. Car just feels so heavy going around these corners. I'm closer than I was last time though, so I'm making up a little bit of time. Barely hanging on to the tail of these guys. Hoping 5th place is enough. Okay, one more lap after this. No, I'm just using native 4K, so I think the game uses TAA natively, so I'm not too sure. On the track. Keeping this thing on the track. It's a really slow corner coming up. Kind of catches you off guard. A lot of time now. We almost lost full control of the car there. Okay, finished 5th. Even with my lap time deduction, I was still able to hold on to it, just barely. So I won the championship, so I'm happy with that. Not the best result for this individual event, but it's all about winning the championship completely. So across 6 races, I accumulated the most points. Okay, I'm happy with that. Man, just that 6 races alone took 2 hours for me to do. That is crazy. Okay guys, but that is pretty much it for me. Just wanted to play a little bit of Forza MotorSport. Was able to win the Built for Speed series. Unfortunately didn't win any of the races, I don't think. Actually, I think I won one. That was Suzuka, and all the rest I finished 3rd or less. But that's pretty much it for me guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. If not, just hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.